what we saw this weekend here at home, Lisa.
Yes, so today we are seeing lots of sunshine, some of these thunderstorms. You're feeling the humidity, right? It's very sticky. It's here to stay, even if we're going to see some of this sunshine. So not a complete washout like we talked about, but we are going to see these rounds of rain, right? So some thunderstorms still expected later on this evening. But right now, as we take a look at the satellite and radar view, seeing some of that clearing taking place across parts of our viewing area. So all of that tracking up towards the east, kind of clearing out with this recent activity. But you'll notice just to the west of our location, this is where we're still seeing some showers and thunderstorms in place. So I want to push a little bit further to the west. Greenville, that's where we have some severe thunderstorm warnings that are popping up. Nothing in our area, but we're starting to see these isolated showers, right? Maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two kind of brewing across parts of Cleveland County, also in New York County. So that's what I want to watch out for here in the next couple of hours. You're also noticing this green on your screen. For those in Watauga, parts of Ashe County, this is where we have a flood watch in effect. This is going to continue until midnight. So what we're worried about here, some heavy downpours with some of these isolated thunderstorms that could easily bubble up. So that's going to continue here through this evening. And something I just don't want us to be limited to thinking that way for those two areas. I do want us to think about these heavy downpours across our area, especially with some of these thunderstorms that could easily pop up all across our viewing area. So this is the excessive rainfall outlook. As of right now, isolated flash floods possible, because we've just also seen a lot of accumulation, over an inch of accumulation from this weekend and in total so far for today, but something we're going to be adding to throughout the week. So let's take this hour by hour. Later on this evening, watching for those isolated thunderstorms like we talked about, potentially developing across parts of the foothills, watching for that potential here across parts of Mecklenburg County. Later on this evening, all kind of tracking eastward overnight. Through tomorrow morning, we might wake up, it might be a little damp in your area, and still have some light showers, not even ruling out an isolated heavy downpour to pass through. And like we talked about, we're going to have this happening in waves. So we will see some sunshine at times. You're thinking nothing's going to happen, and then this could potentially blow up. And as these isolated showers and thunderstorms develop, here in the next couple of days, we will be under that marginal risk for severe weather. So watching for the potential for a strong to severe thunderstorm. Now, that could be very isolated, but that isolated storm could develop right across Mecklenburg County. So just keep that in the back of your mind, including for tomorrow. Temperatures, they will warm up and return into the upper 80s. And like we talked about, if you think today is sticky, that's going to stick around tomorrow. So we're feeling that humidity. And for tomorrow, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather highlighted here in this green for the day. Not only tomorrow are we going to be dealing with that marginal risk, but a level 1 out of 5 continues through Wednesday. Just a little sliver of that slight risk for our mountain communities, but something like we talked about, we're just going to have to take this day by day when it comes to that severe outlook. So here's look at your 7-day forecast. I want to give you some time to absorb this. For tomorrow, we do have those isolated thunderstorms brewing, especially throughout the afternoon, watching for some overnight activity as well. We're talking about tonight. Temperatures nearing the 90s on Wednesday, so that could be a possibility. We talked about the humidity, so very sticky, hot here this week. And Thursday, a better opportunity of seeing these scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms, and then everything begins to taper off as we head into the weekend. And that is a look what we can expect.
Lisa, thank you. New